Chris just showed up. What's up, dude?
What up, my ninjas?
Mini Chris showed up. Alright, we grabbed some lunch. And now we're gonna sand down this fucking engine bay. Yeah, just sand with the You should see what Chris just did. He wasn't paying attention. And he grabbed this and he was all like...
I was gonna do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram? We're gonna sand all this junk ass powder coat off.
Fuck them.
And then we're gonna paint it. So I had to sand that out of it. And Chris looks a little excited over there. But yeah, hopefully we get this thing painted this weekend. I mean, that'd be freaking... That's the plan. We're gonna drill all these out. It's gonna be weird sitting here looking at my car with no overfenders on it. That I haven't seen in a long time. Seems like every time I touch this car, it just comes more apart. But I think we're on the home stretch of taking shit apart, hopefully here soon. It's time to go back together. But yeah, here's where we're at. Let's make Miley great again. What's up, dude? Alright. It's fucking sanded. I hate doing this shit. Glad it's over. All we gotta do is prep the room, plastic the car, I'll alcohol it all a couple times. And then after that, tomorrow, we went and picked up the compressor. So we'll hook up that, hook up the dryer, and we'll get this painted. Hopefully it cures tomorrow, and then this week we could put the motor and transmission in. So that's where we're at right now. Car's all taped off. We got it sitting on the dollies right now. And then what we'll do is we'll drag it over. Put it in our professional, completely legal paint booth. And then we will paint the engine bay.
This will be in the way.
Yeah, it's not easy. So you have to sign it. Or the little bit sideways. Ready?
Your face!
Oh god.
Nice tire mark, guys.
Yep. Bumper drag. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
And are we clear back there?
Yeah, you're fine. You guys can actually go back.
Yeah, it's fine. You got
I
it.
mean, this is way more if you wanted to.
Go down. Perfect. Perfect. Shoe boy, tell you what, that's how you do it right there.
Them dude boys out of 10.
Them TSK boys done get themselves in a pickle.
Alright, everything's all prepped up. It's all wiped down, taped off. We're about to put some paint in the gun, adjust the gun, and start shooting. Oh shit. It's fairly clean in here. Good enough. Yesterday you saw us painting the engine bay. However, for some reason the footage is gone, but it's completed. We got the engine transmission put together, and it's just bolted in with the cross members. However, that's it. We didn't get that on video either because it's all gone for some reason. I don't know what happened. But I did want to go over the gun that we used and the paint that we used and how well the paint's held up so far. Danny has painted his engine bay with this. It's seen a lot of heat. He's been driving it around quite a bit, and so far so good. It's been holding up very well. He's had tools hitting it and stuff like that, and it seems to be pretty well for what we're painting it with. Anyways, we just picked up this Husky gun from, what was it, Home Depot?
Home Depot or Lowe's?
I think
one of the two.
It was Home Depot, and it was in the $50, $60 range. The biggest thing was it had a 2.2 tip. This paint's a lot thicker than your standard paint, so we needed something that had a bigger tip on it to actually get the paint through. We picked up this paint from True Value. $30 for the gallon. You'll purchase a quart if you want this color. You'll purchase a quart of the aluminum color, not a whole gallon like you see here, like we did. And then you'll purchase a gallon of the black.
No, we didn't get just 1 gallon of aluminum. Pretty sure we got 2. Here you go.
So if you're in the Fresno area and you need some aluminum paint, we'd be more than happy to get rid of some of this. It actually took, in the gallon of black, it took a splash of the aluminum to lighten it up to this color. It's got a nice metallic to it. The sun has to hit it right, but it is there. Anyways, so we're looking at like $30 for the gallon. I think it's about 10 bucks for the quart. Probably spent like $10 of plastic, some tape, and if you already have the gun and the compressor and stuff like that, super cheap. We're talking under 100 bucks to paint the whole, under 50 bucks really, to paint the whole engine bay, and just some time. All you got to do is, if you're just painting it, you haven't cut any brackets off or anything like that, we just Scotch-Brighted them, got them all nice and clean. We wiped them a couple times before we painted to make sure we had no contamination. And that's about it. We don't know what we're doing when it comes to painting, but hey, we figured it out. As you can see in the last shot, we're running around. The gun was all dirty. We had to spend like a good 45 minutes cleaning it, poking all the holes in it and everything to make sure that it would spray, and it finally started spraying good again.
All the fun stuff.
Another tip, completely disassemble the gun, put it in some thinner, let it sit there for a little while, right after you're done painting, so you don't have to deal with what we did. But
it's always a good idea to clean before you paint too, just to make sure, because you don't want to go putting paint in your gun like we did, and then it doesn't spray good, and then you got to pour it back out and go clean the gun. It's always just a good idea to run some of the parts of your gun through some paint thinner or something, some lacquer thinner, just so you know it's clean.
We did after,
and spray some through, and we did after.
The last time we painted, we did actually spray a ton of thinner through the gun, thinking it would clean it enough.
And sometimes
However,
it doesn't.
It didn't. I think in the process, we painted my car and Danny's car back to back. So I think in that process, the paint dried in the stages between coats and stuff like that, because we weren't cleaning it between coats. I think it dried, and so just spraying through it didn't work. But anyways, we figured it out. We got it working. The engine bay came out great. The motor's finally sitting in here. And today we're actually, next video, we'll be hooking everything up in here and trying to get it to fire. But this is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Peace out. And Danny, show them the bay.
You're my bae. Oh, hey. We done some paintings over here. Ooh, that pretty green, I tell you what. It's you, boy. That's good enough to eat off right there. What happened right here? Why is there a line? Oh, you got overspray on your green. Oh, no.